yellow card.
Any surprises? What did you think of that?
I'm really not surprised about Martin at all. I'm not at all surprised.
Robin, what do you think Martin did with the phone?
I think he kept it. I do think he kept it, or I think he did something a little sinister. I think he called the girl and tried to set something up, but it wasn't right.
Well, I think that Martin seems to be being sketchy on a couple of different levels here. It's like he took the phone, and then when he found out that it was a secret camera operation, he said, well, I thought it looked like a girl's phone and I wanted to hook up with her, which also seems like a sketchy intention to me. It's like, so he's gonna call this girl he doesn't know and be like, hey, honey, I've got your phone? That's sketchy.
Do you think he stole the phone?
There was definitely a bad motive. Whether or not, even if he wasn't trying to steal the phone, if he was just trying to take the phone to hook up with this woman that he doesn't know, that's a bad motive.
Well,
And so
it's not that bad of a motive. If he's trying to meet up, he's trying to meet up with a
random guy in taxi grabbing my cell phone, trying to call me to meet up with me to give me my cell phone back. That sounds like a bad motive to me as a woman.
Come on, you guys know when your heart of he did something wrong.
Well, I don't
it just didn't seem right. When something doesn't seem right,
okay,
you know, it probably isn't the way he did it. What about it?
Okay, the time has come to get rid of someone else. Who is it going to be? Who have you voted for? Dylan?
I voted for Martin. I think this is a hands-down no-brainer for me. He made the least effort out of anybody to try to reconnect this phone with its owner. Well, I say Martin goes.
Okay. Mark?
I voted for Ricky. He's obviously closed-minded, and his answers about marijuana and prostitution show that he's a hypocrite.
Tamika?
I voted for Martin. I decided to pretend that it was my cell phone, and I really wouldn't have wanted to go through the hassle of whatever that situation would have entailed, so that's why I voted for him.
Okay. Robin?
I voted for Martin. It goes to character, and it just, it all adds up.
David?
Ricky, I felt that he is a hypocrite.
So that means that based on the information gathered so far, you have decided that Martin is going home. Please let the contestants see and hear me. The panel has made their decision. The next person to be eliminated from the game and denied the $25,000 is Martin. Are you surprised, Martin, that you're the next to go?
No, I'm not surprised. I thought I would be out sooner than this.
Well, let me tell you, it's because of your actions in the car with the cell phone.
Oh, okay. First of all, it was a red phone, so in my mind, I thought, hey, that's probably a girl's phone. To me, it was a blind date, so I turned it off and put it in my bag.
Well, you know what, Martin? Let's find out right now what you would have done with the $25,000.
If I would have won the $25,000, I probably would have put it towards a Access America tour I'm planning. It's with a art and abilities tour.
Martin, thank you so much for playing with us. It was a pleasure meeting you. Have a good one. Good luck to you. Do you feel you made the right decision after hearing Martin's response?
Yes.
Well, I didn't vote him off, so
Yeah.
Made the wrong decision.
I think that we needed to know more about.
He openly admitted that he lied. Absolutely the right decision.
Robin?
I think it goes to character. He's deceitful. How can we believe what he said he's going to spend the money on?
Coming up,
Come on out.
it's the final round. The panelists finally get to meet the contestants face to face.
Are you still evangelical?
Do you use marijuana?
How do you reconcile legalizing a drug like marijuana with your Christian faith?
What Mike and Ricky are about to say will win them or lose them $25,000. Just 2 of the 5 contestants remain. Ricky and Mike must now face the panel.
I love Jesus with my whole heart, you know, unless I don't agree with them.
For one last chance to win $25,000.
I think they just get a hooker because they're desperate, you know?
Until now, we've kept you apart from the contestants. Now it's time to meet the last 2 face to face. You can ask them any question you like except what they will do with the money. That question is still out of bounds. We'll start the interviews with the person whose name is first alphabetically, and that is Mike.
Hello.
All right.
Great.
Good.
Our panel has some questions for you.
Awesome.
So, Mike, are you still evangelical?
My relationship is all about Jesus. I love Jesus with my whole heart, and I follow everything that he teaches, you know, unless I don't agree with them.
So do you believe in things like, do you believe that a baby must be baptized to go to heaven? Do you believe that non-Christians, if they haven't accepted Jesus into their life, are they going to hell?
No, I do not.
Okay.
I think we all have a personal relationship with God, and that's our journey. That's part of our journey, our life's journey, is to find that out.
Then how come you felt the need in high school to try to, or successfully convert about 200 kids if we all have our own personal relationship with God?
Because at the time, I was really wrapped up in this wonderful church. There was like 45 of us in the youth group, and I knew that I had a great joy with Jesus, and I wanted to share it with the world, and I did. They told me I was going to be the next Billy Graham.
How do you reconcile your relationship with Jesus Christ with what it says in Romans, the 1st chapter, and also with your legalization of prostitution and drugs and your gay lifestyle? How do you reconcile that with what the Bible says about those things?
The 6 clobber passages in the Bible are all completely taken out of context. I've studied Greek, I've studied the Hebrew, I've studied hermeneutics. I actually am a born-again Christian minister, and I know that the scriptures that they are pertaining to have nothing to do with homosexuality, and what that was referring to in Romans was the male prostitutions, because the Romans believed that if they went into a temple, had sex with a male prostitute, they would get closer to God. And Paul said, nuh-uh, that ain't how it works. It's like, it's all about the love.
Mike, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I really
Thank you so
appreciate it.
much.
Good
I
luck
appreciate
to
it.
you.
Thank you all.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
It's now time for you to meet Ricky. Hello, Ricky.
How you doing?
Welcome. The panel has a few questions for you.
What compels you to do this?
Life is all about just experiences and stuff. I'm learning, and this could just be one step to something else, you know? And I could just, if I don't win, it's cool. I'll learn from it or whatever. I still had fun doing it.
Right.
All right, Ricky, you said that prostitution should be illegal, correct? And you stated that marijuana should be legal because people do it anyway, correct? But wouldn't you agree with me that people do prostitution anyway?
Yeah.
So how do you reconcile those two beliefs?
Because people use marijuana for medicinal purposes too, and I don't think you can just go get a hooker or something just to, you know, make you feel a little better if your leg's hurting or something, you know.
Isn't that to some extent why everyone goes and gets a hooker, though?
I think they just get a hooker because they're desperate, you know.
Do you use marijuana?
No, I don't.
Have you ever?
Next question.
Okay.
How do you reconcile legalizing a drug like marijuana with your Christian faith?
I think if they were going to legalize it, make an age limit or something like alcohol.
So if it's regulated, it's okay.
I think, yeah.
Thank you, Ricky. Very nice to meet you. Please go back to the room, and we will see you later. So how do you feel after meeting these two men face to face?
Pretty interesting. No, yeah, go ahead.
The name of this game is opening your life up to inspection, letting us know who you are to determine if you are worthy of winning this prize. Ricky did not do that, plain and simple. Ricky is hypocritical in a lot of his beliefs, and Ricky would not answer my question about marijuana, which, in my opinion, confirmed my earlier suspicion. And Mike, there's a lot about him that I don't like, and there's a lot about him that I disagree with, that we probably all disagree with to some extent. But Mike has been honest from the start of this game, and before we eliminated the last person, I saw him sitting on the edge of his seat, literally waiting to see who was going to be picked. He wants to win this game. And you know what? Ricky doesn't want to win this game. Ricky doesn't care if he wins this game.
All right, so he did not answer it about his personal experience, but he did give us some kind of idea of how he thought it could be in society okay to consume marijuana. So
Isn't this game all about opening your life?
If he had come up here and said, I'm going to cry my eyes out, or I'm going to lose sleep at night, I'm going to go crazy and throw myself off the roof if I don't win this $25,000, there's not a chance in hell I would have given it to him. But he came up here like a man, so I respect that.
I liked Ricky. I liked a lot of what he had to say. He is young, and I take that into consideration. I also see the opportunity for him to change some of those views, but for Mike, he at one time knew the truth, and by the way he answered those questions shows me that he has turned his back on it, and there's a lot of self-deception there.
I think we have, it's two interesting people at two different points in their life. I gotta tell you, Mike turned something around. He's kind of grew on me, and I kind of like him.
It's time to decide our winner.
The panel are faced with the ultimate decision.
I misjudged him.
Who deserves to win? Mike or Ricky?
He opened up his life for examination. He deserves the money.
The verdict and the money next.
On a brand new Grand Slam, the quarterfinals continue as Ken Jennings takes on Phyllis Harris. Then will longshot Michelle Kidd upset fan favorite John Carpenter in the smartest show on earth. Grand Slam, Saturday, 7/6 Central on GSN.
When you suffer from restless legs syndrome, your legs don't want to stop, even when you do. Annoying sensations can keep you up at night when all you want to do is get some rest. Fortunately, there's Mirapex. Mirapex is a prescription medicine that helps relieve the frequency and severity of many RLS symptoms. Call 1-888-210-5008 for a free RLS guide with information on Mirapex and a money-saving offer. Prescription Mirapex may cause you to feel drowsy or fall asleep during normal activities such as driving, or to feel faint or dizzy when you stand up. Tell your doctor if you experience these problems. If you drink alcohol, are taking medicines that make you drowsy, or if you experience increased gambling, sexual, or other intense urges. Other side effects include nausea. Call 1-888-210-5008 today to get your free guide and talk to your doctor about Mirapex and RLS. Because when your legs feel better, you feel better.
Stay tuned for an exciting money-making opportunity from SMC. Would you like to make more money, set your own hours, and spend more time with your family? Well, now you can with SMC.
It's amazing, I mean, to go to the mailbox and you get $10,000, $50,000 checks.
I was buried in debt, and I was sitting around one day and I saw an SMC commercial. I felt confident that this would work. My best year gross, I did about $350,000. I was making more money than I ever made in my life.
SMC supports its members with a huge warehouse stocked with thousands of products that you can sell for profits of up to 300% and more. Call right now to request your free information packet. And remember to ask your operator how you can jumpstart your business with $100 worth of free SMC merchandise.
Just pick up the phone and call this toll-free number now. Remember, you have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Where does it hurt? New Aleve liquid gels can make it better.
I've got some lower back pain. It's my knees that really hurt.
Now Liquid Speed meets Aleve Strength.
They work great. I'm not gonna let my knees stop me.
Where does it hurt? Aleve can make it better, liquid fast.
Don't miss the game show where it's okay to lie.
Were you already a nudist?
I was personally, yes.
To dupe and deceive.
How do you use a ball washer?
Very carefully.
Until it's time to tell the truth.
Will a real Bob Hurd, George Aldrich, please stand up.
To tell the truth, tomorrow night, 10:30, 9:30 Central. Players take chances for huge finances on Millionaire next. And will it be a double-down disaster on blackjack? Then precocious pioneers persevere on the amazing race. Stay tuned.
It's time for the panel to make the ultimate decision. Who deserves the $25,000? Will it be Mike or Ricky?
Panel, the decision you're about to make is a vital one. You are about to reward someone financially. But more importantly than that, you are going to reward someone for being who they are. It's not a decision to be taken lightly. Okay, it's time to decide our winner. Dylan?
I voted for Ricky. I think he is wise and good beyond his years. I'd misjudged him.
Mark?
Amazingly enough, I also came all the way around. Mike was the first person that I wanted to get rid of in the beginning of the game, and I'm actually voting to give Mike the money. He opened up his life for examination. He deserves the money.
Tamika.
Well, I really liked Mike, but I'm voting for Ricky. I think it's better to help Ricky out with college.
Robin.
I voted for Ricky, mainly because his belief system lines up with what he says, and that's not true of Mike, so I voted for Ricky.
David?
I voted for Mike. He really turned things around in that sense for me, and I really saw a different character in him than was shown, previous to this. I go with Mike.
Okay. So, you have decided that Ricky will be given the $25,000. Let's bring Mike back into the studio. Hello, Mike.
Hey there. Hi, everyone.
Thank you so much for taking part in our show today. And the panel has thought long and hard about their decision, and they wanted to make sure that the money went to the right person, and unfortunately, they decided against you. I am sorry for that,
That's
but really appreciate your answers. And how do you feel?
I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm disappointed.
Before you go, could you tell the panel what you would have done with the money?
Yes. I started a charity back in October called Recycle a Life, where we collect recyclables all over the country, and we give them to the homeless to help end homelessness and the environment. So that's what I would have done with the money. So thank you.
Good luck to you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Please ask Ricky to come back to the studio. Hello, Ricky.
How you doing?
Thank you for taking part in our show today.
No problem.
And I just wanted to let you know that our panel thought long and hard about who should get the money. And I'd like to congratulate you because you actually, they felt you deserved to win the money.
Whoa. Sweet. Thanks. I want to
Ricky, what will you do with the money?
Somebody's getting an engagement ring, probably.
I'm so happy to hear that.
Be on TV soon.
Ricky, congratulations.
Thank you.
Enjoy
Nice
the
to meet you.
money.
Congratulations.
Okay. So in the end, it was Ricky Wright, a 19-year-old student from Fort Worth, Texas, who got the cash. That was Without Prejudice. Join us next time when another member of the public will be given $25,000 just for being themselves. Goodbye.
Watch Without Prejudice without waiting. Go to gsn.com/Without Prejudice for a revealing rebroadcast of tonight's provocative episode. See what experts really think about today's hot button issues and catch a sneak peek of next week's show.